All right, bet I'm coming through. We are live. All right. So today we are here to talk to y'all about the Motivation on the Move pilot. We are going to be moving around our community, creating change. I've got a lot of helpers. I've got a lot of help. But I do get a lot of help. I don't give a lot of credit out, and I think that that's another thing is, so many adults ask for credit, but there are kids out here who do a lot of work, don't want to give us credit, and I just wanted to let them talk and kind of give them kind of a voice where they're at. So, what's your name, girl? Tell us about you, who you is, what you like to do, what your fun is.
My name's Anaya Yarbrough. I really like, what I like to do is I want to be a detective when I get older. So I really like to go into the politics and figure out, I like to pay attention to close details, because all that matters, even the little details matter, because at the end of the day, you don't know what could happen, it could be the smallest thing, but it could matter to the other. So that's just what I also really like decorating and stuff like that.
Okay.
I really enjoy that.
Okay. What about you, young lady? What's your name?
Delilah.
Okay. What do you like to do? What's your fun?
I like to play basketball.
Basketball. Okay. 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 What would y'all say? What would y'all say to kids today? Y'all are how old are y'all? How old are y'all?
I'm
12,
11.
11. Okay, the 12 and 11-year-olds, fifth through seventh grade, eighth grade, somewhere in there. What the kids up to today?
So my opinion about it,
Y'all can be as honest as possible, because parents don't know what their kids is up
like
to.
most children that I know, most children I know, literally like 95%, they're all like, they're not the way it says. Like they'll say like they love God and stuff like that, they put Romans or what's his name? Anyway, and then they'll start cussing or they'll do something that's like not appropriate for our ages. So honestly, I don't think that the generation currently is going up.
You don't think it's going upward?
No.
Okay, so you got an opinion on that? What do you think about this generation? It's okay.
I would say it's different from how it was like 2 years ago.
2 years. 2 years has changed. Okay, talk about it. Say more. I'm interested. What has changed in 2 years, you think?
That kids they like to sit around what they did then. Especially ever since 2012. Everything's went downhill.
Everything went downhill like TikTok.
And I used to have it, but now I'm glad I don't because it just.
So let me ask y'all. So y'all say kids have changed. So can I ask you, parents? Y'all have parents. We have different parents. You see so many kids with different parents. You got family, cousins, aunties, uncles, all that stuff. So give me a full comparison of, when you look at, now, because I'm saying this as an adult, I blame the parents for how the kids is acting. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, what is y'all perspective on like how kids are acting, how they conducting themselves? Like, do you think the parents got something to do that? Do parents care enough? Do they love enough? Be honest with me. I'm curious because there's a lot of kids out here that I don't think get the love they need.
Okay, so my opinion about it, I feel like parents aren't hard enough for their children. Of course, you don't want to be mean to your kids, but sometimes you really gotta be mean to them and show them what's right and what's wrong. And me, I didn't grow up like I feel like I didn't grow up being rude to as because when I was young I thought everybody was being so mean to me. But as I get older, I'm noticing that it wasn't really me, it was just so honestly, I feel like parents aren't hard on their kids at all because I've seen kids literally in front of my eyes yell at the parents. And in my head, I'm like, oh, that's different. I don't yell at my parents. That's crazy. That's not so. Yeah. But I feel like some kids not getting enough love. I do feel like some kids not getting enough love, and that's how some of them turn out. But that's still not an excuse to like be mean to people, stuff like that. You should want to be nice.
agree. So, what's your perspective? Anything to like on that one? I got more questions. Don't worry. What?
I think that some of the same that she was thinking when parents say that they're going to be hard on their kids, because me and Anaya, we got in arguments with a whole bunch of kids saying that we were ugly, and I'm sure that I'm sure that she is still arguing with someone that's saying that she's ugly.
Right.
Some kids told me that they don't like their parents because they think they're ugly.
Right. But then they sit around and tell y'all ugly. Say, damn, at least my mama like me, huh? I'm just glad. You know, I'll say this, and that's what's going on in the world right now is, I'm gonna go ahead and put this away, y'all, just so I ain't got to get in our way. Kids have become so hateful. Huh? One more? Mm-hmm. You going? Yep, let me go. Hold up. I'm gonna just sit this in here. So, it's all good. They good in there. So, you know, I say that because kids nowadays, I feel like they are more hateful. I feel like, but it's the content they consume. You know, people don't understand you constantly putting, you know, we listen to rap, right? But you constantly putting kill, drill, hurt in somebody's head, and they not getting no love. Then at that moment, right, that's gonna turn into a hateful kid. They don't feel no love. Everything they listen to is hate. Their mama say they breast stink, their daddy say they funny looking, you know, so, and that's my point to people. I be trying to get people to understand, because I know I can crack some hard strokes. But like, especially with kids, it's like, you know, kids hear so much hateful stuff at home and almost everywhere that one kind word to a kid a day can change a kid's life. That's just what I think, you know, so. Let me say, so growing up, I'll say, I know y'all, what would you say the hardest thing as a kid being in, let's just say, unbalanced homes? Y'all both grew up with whether mom, dad, you know, back and forth. What do y'all think the hardest thing it is when you don't have both parents in your household? What's the hardest thing for a kid, for y'all?
The hardest thing for me when I was younger, I mean, it wasn't really. It was just kind of like not being around.
I gotta go to the city with my parents.
Okay.
We gotta update on the tax exempt cards before they expire. Apparently, they can't do. Okay, so apparently on July 1st.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going. No, talk to them. They
So on
listen.
July 1st, okay,
Yeah,
everybody who has
they might
tax
can't see
exempt.
you, so.
Well, that's cool.
That's okay.
So yeah, everybody who's got tax exempt, your cards are expiring by July 1st. You better go update them. They're green now instead of white. I think they come laminated like it's an actual card now. So I'm gonna go to Oklahoma City right now. Oklahoma Tax Commission. So
Oklahoma Tax Commission, so y'all get up there. That was your swag update for the day. Your swag update for the day. So, you know, and I don't know what we were talking about, but I love that.
How if it was hard, like what was the hardest thing about it?
Okay, yeah, that's because it's important. What was the hardest thing about growing up in a non-two-parent household?
Missing the other parents. Sometimes it was just sit around and yeah, you have one parent, but sometimes you just really want to get the feeling of seeing someone else or really loving on someone else and like getting the feeling to hug with them or waking up and them making you breakfast or something.
Right.
So it was hard just not to see the parent every day or every month or every couple of weeks. So that was the hardest thing for me. Just,
Yeah. Anything? You got anything?
when I just had one parent, it was hard because
I want to pick up too, yeah. Go ahead.
it was hard because I wanted both of my parents and we both couldn't do the same thing.
Yeah. So it's a tough thing, ain't it? So when I grew up, girls, I mean, I say that, I was, you know, people don't realize I didn't always have two parents, right? I had, my dad, of course, went to prison when I was a baby. And so, you know, when I grew up, the first time I touched my dad, like when I could stand up and talk and walk, the first time I touched my dad, we couldn't even touch. He got to sit there, well, let me say, when we come in, I believe he was able to give us a hug, but then he got to sit there, we got to sit there, he got to sit there. You know, then we can play these games that they're telling us we can play, you know. But we can't just like sit on his lap and all that stuff. when I'm a first, so like, as in when I can remember, the moment I can remember, I would say we probably went to see him like 2 more times. I think I was like maybe 5 and 6, maybe 4 and 5, but I think I could remember back then. And I remember at that point, you know what I'm saying, he could hug us and stuff, but he would even be in regular clothes, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I say that to say like, the cool thing that I loved about my dad is he never made no excuses and he always wrote us letters, right? And in those letters, he'd say, man, one thing, this is what I learned from him, this is how I learned how to parent, right? He'd always say, y'all listen to your mom, you know, it's just y'all two, y'all this, that, you know what I'm saying? And Quante thought he was a big dog, and then I was a little baby, but I say that because I believe like that's a lot of it is not having my dad there. I think is kind of what messed me up. You know what I'm saying? Made me not care about a 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care like whether you don't care when you're young, man. You don't. That's why I'm sitting here and having this talk with y'all, this show, right? Because it's cool to have these conversations. Because when I was young, I didn't care. So the reason I'm having it with you is because as you grow, you're gonna say, well, I care about mine. Shit, I respect my family, my children, I respect my life. You're gonna respect so much about yourself that you just gonna wanna be the best that you can be. So, can I ask y'all, if you could tell your parents something when they were kids, right? You don't even gotta put names on it. But if you could tell your parents something, right? So talk to your young parent at, 15, 16, and give them some wisdom, right? Because one day they may listen to this and they may say, I know they talking to me. I may hear y'all and say they talking to me. Your parent may hear this one day and say, I know they talking to me, and they may take that wisdom. What wisdom did y'all give your parents?
My parents take me slow because my parents had me and siblings at young ages, and they didn't really they didn't know anybody. They just honestly, they were just trying to have fun as children. So honestly, I would say you can have your fun, but I mean honestly, take things very slow because I don't want them to grow up and already have to work 24/7 because they have
Babies, too many, too young.
and it's not fair for the children because then the parent also has to work and there's different children. So
Because we
you
were out
always
there,
have to you always have to get the amount of time with the children, or because even though you might spend time with all your children, but you have to give all your children their one-on-one time with you because they need to really know, oh, what's dad's favorite color, or what does dad like to eat all the time, or mom. So I just feel like my younger parents should
take things slow. That's a bar. Hit them up. What you got? What you got for your young parents?
I think that they should also take things slow because my mom always goes to work and she doesn't ever take breaks and she's there all day and we barely see each other.
That's a good one. Because it's important, right? Because y'all, so I used to work a lot. 6 days a week, like 12 hours a day. I take 2 days off of my week. And I'm saying it because back then I thought, right, man, I gotta get this money because I gotta take care of all these goddamn kids. And I gotta make sure that they got all the shoes, they gotta have all the clothes, they gotta have all the hairstyles, they gotta have the everything, right? That's what we all do. And I also feel that children, right, they neglect understanding what their parents are sacrificing. Like, when, now, did I make the stupid choice of trying to have a bunch of kids young? Absolutely. Excuse me, take that back. It wasn't a stupid choice. Did I make the cognizant choice of having kids young and putting myself into those positions? Yes. With that being said, once it was time to adjust, I feel like we as parents, at a young age, are still trying to enjoy ourselves, have fun, have kids, and do it all in one, right? We're trying to mix it all in one. Because y'all gotta realize, and y'all gonna see this when y'all get older, everyone's coming to you and they're saying, you're too, like for instance, when I would work for jobs, I would be good enough and I would do the job, right? But they would say, you can do the job, but you're too young for me to pay you the money you deserve. That make sense? No, that don't. Now, if I can wash dishes and you can wash dishes, why should I get paid more money than you? You see what I'm saying? So you start fighting that, right?
being even with children, right? Say if people like when I was young, I give y'all my mentality when I had my kids. Like I had the first, 3 the way that happened, right? At that point, I was like, if I can afford it and I can take care of them, I ain't doing business. That's how you have it. Because I didn't get to see Ariana, so I was like, I want a little girl to hang out with, and then you so happen to come around. You just visited, whatever happened there. I'm sure that probably happened. But that's what people, so I say that to say, us as parents, we do need a lot of change. I do believe that we're trying our best. I just think that all of us young parents were trying to do too much at once. Now, what can you say? Now, I pick on y'all kids. What do you think y'all could do better as kids? Because kids suck nowadays. Yeah, y'all new age kids suck. Y'all mean. Y'all rude to your siblings. Y'all don't know how to take your punishments. Y'all tell a lot of lies. Y'all tell a lot of lies. And I'm just saying y'all, right? I'm not talking about you too. So keep in mind that. So what can you say? What can y'all kids do better? Oh, somebody ain't got no quick answer on that. Go ahead, Delilah. Because somebody ain't got no quick one on that.
I was gonna say it, but you.
I'm just messing.
I can't say anything about it because it's honestly, I feel like people should tell us what we're doing wrong so we can try to fix it ourselves so we don't.
Elaborate.
Because if I'm being mean to you, no, you shut up. But you don't tell me that. I know I'm being mean, but you don't tell me, oh no, you're being mean. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix it.
Okay.
So I feel like they should tell us how to be mean. So if I'm being mean to you, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I should have said, can you please be quiet?
Okay.
Or be nicer, or those.
I say that to say, but I feel like kids don't ever take their chance. Kids don't want to get in trouble for nothing. Name a kid that just take their even you get in trouble, what you do? How?
But honestly, listen, let me say something. I don't think anyone would be happy after getting in trouble.
Right. I'm not saying that they should or could, but I'm just saying. I'm saying that when, and I'm picking on you, but you take your licks. So let me put that out there. I'm saying the kids that don't take their licks, why don't they want to take their lick? Why do kids think they can do some bad? Like, okay, last night somebody left some ice cream on the floor. Now I cleaned it this morning when I cooked breakfast. But I'm saying, why the person that ate the last of the ice cream, that threw it in the trash, why that person let 2 big old drips of ice cream this big drip on the floor without cleaning them up? Now what I'm saying is, if I wake them up at 9 a.m. summertime, 8 a.m. summertime, what they gonna say? And I'm lying, because I made my cup of coffee at 6. So if I wake them up at 6 a.m. summertime, and I say, come here and clean this floor, I don't be mean. Am I lying?
In their opinion, it make me but
You see where I'm going? But what I'm saying is the fact that I don't like that. Because I make mistakes, right? And one day, me as the grown man, gonna leave some ice cream on the floor. Now, what I want y'all to come wake me up at 7 a.m., and I know my kids, they petty. They'll say, remember that time? And they gonna come bother me. And I'm gonna take my lick. I'm gonna be pissed. But I'm gonna take my lick because I'm gonna say, Daddy, you started it. So what I'm saying to you is that, why don't kids just take their lick? Is it on the parents? Is it on the kid? Are we not, I'm saying, is us parents not holding up our end of the bargain? Do we need to be more strict?
No.
Not to y'all, I'm not talking about us. Listen, this ain't about our house. Let's be clear. Dang, look, Delilah like, what you, boy, you better be quiet. No, just speak on it. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, they should be like, if you're telling the kid, pick up that ice cream next day, pick up that ice cream next day, pick up that ice cream. You should, like J. Cole said, fool me one time, shame on you.
Fool me twice, they put the blame on you.
So honestly,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so I follow. I just be asking y'all crazy questions. So we'll land this plane. I just want to do a little higher today so we can get some sound. We just gotta get our sound down. So if you could play one sport within the next year, and you believe you'll be the best person in the game at it, as in all you need to do is be told what to do and you're gonna be the best, what would that be? And when do you want to get started?
sport?
One sport. There was one
one sport you could play that you know you'll be the best in it? As in, you'll train hard. You may not be the best at it now, but you'll actually train hard at it.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, okay. Shoot, that's a spicy one.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
And I agree. I'm glad you put it out there. What about you? You ready to hoop? Ooh, okay, white
I
now.
also want to do soccer though.
Soccer is player. Junior made it to a traveling team, but I don't know what we're doing that. So, okay, well, I appreciate you ladies. You're assisting me in this awesome pilot here. I want to see if we've learned something, and thank y'all so much. Tell everybody stay motivated. We out.
A little bit of it.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna X out.